go. Episode 179. Brad, man, what's going on, man? Let them know where you from. What side of Canton you representing?
Born and raised Canton, Ohio, Northeast, man. 330 stand up.
All day. What side of town did you grow up on?
So Northeast Canton, so kind of like my mom really loved the Northeast, so she did we did St. Amel twice, then we did Stryver, then Roland. So if you know Canton,
you was outside.
Yeah, I was outside for real. But those three streets line up right next to each other.
St. Elmo's like, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
I delivered over there.
Yeah.
Fun.
See, in Northeast.
Yeah, Northeast. And I mean, my bike took me everywhere.
Yeah, especially.
I done got a few whoopings off that bike ride to the street lights, man. But it was a good time, man.
You ever ride on a bike from the Northeast to the Northwest?
Yeah, I did it all.
It was long. Listen, if you can, you done rode your bike from one side of town to the other.
Crazy, right? I think when bikes wasn't a thing and it was time to ride the bus, I think we got left in Belden one time and walked home from Belden. This is crazy. I'm like, it's dark. Yeah, I got tore down that day.
Yeah. When y'all tore up that day, she let you ever leave this house?
Never. Where was you at? Like down the street. Like, no, I'm lying. But it was a good time.
How did your experience with Canton City School shape who you are today?
It shaped me. I would say resilient. When I think about Canton City schools and education was solid, teachers cared. They had the time to sit down and show you and kind of explain if you had a hard time. But the people. My friendships and the roasting and the talking and people I still can talk to, that's what I think about Kansas City schools, the community piece of it.
Special, man. Especially if you went to McKinley. I remember seeing you and seeing Tuck. Shout out to Tuck. Shout out to Darrell, man.
My man.
That's my dude. So let me ask you this. Can you talk about how your faith became a driving force in your life and leadership?
Yeah. Faith is everything, man. And I personally believe in Jesus Christ, man. I'm nothing without him. So all glory goes to him. But with that being said, I had to realize that I am nothing without him. So it's a verse kind of like in Psalms 128 where it says, fear the Lord. So I started understanding what fearing the Lord is. So when that happened, I started taking my girlfriend at the time serious. And truly, to be transparent, what happened was I prayed to God. I said, hey, man, I'm done playing house. You saying you want to be serious with me, so I need you to show me a sign that I can marry this girl. No joke, no lie. A check came in the mail the next day for like $1,500. I got a ring. I proposed to her. It was like February 29th. By March 15th, we got married.
Congratulations.
Man,
how long you been married now?
13 years.
Man, good for you, man. That's what's
good,
up.
Man. So with that being said, I started putting him first rather than putting him second. And God started positioning people in my life to kind of disciple me through.
That's what's up. So tell us about your role as a neighborhood connection coordinator at Habitat.
Man, beautiful role. Shout out to Habitat for Humanity, East Central Ohio, man. So basically, Habitat partners with hardworking families to achieve home ownership. I think sometimes we feel that, or community, whoever might think we give houses away for free. That is not a fact. What we do is we charge no interest, and that's our biblical beliefs. You can find it in Deuteronomy, Exodus, where it says, "Do not lend to a brother or sister with interest." So any partner family that comes into the program, we charge no interest.
Let's go.
So with that being said, we do a lot of things in the community. We build over 660 houses at our affiliate. We've been around about 37 years. So we say we build hope and we build community. So that's kind of my lane of it. And I'm in all the lanes. So how do you build community? And it's talking to the neighbors. At this point, you build two houses together in some places, but those neighbors talk together. And where is that spot that you can say, how do you do this? How do you do neighborhoods? How do you do that? And I'm kind of that intersection that say, let's do this together. Let's do that together. So really what I do is build bridges in the community for Habitat and strengthen the bridges we already have.
Like that. See, you talk about neighborhood. I always think of like my best memories is involved in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. I wish we get back to that. Like your neighborhood was your hood. You know what I'm saying? That was your family.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Zach, do you have a neighborhood memory?
So the neighborhood I kind of grew up in, I grew up right next to the Stark County Fairgrounds.
Okay.
Just kind of on the other side of the woods there. And we had a solid group. Like there's like 5 or 6 of us back there where you just you hop on the bike and where all the other bikes were. That's where everybody was. You throw your bike down. That was back in the day. You could just walk into someone else's house.
That's real.
You knew everyone was upstairs in the game room or out back on the trampoline. You just walked in like, "What's up, y'all? I'm here now." And everyone was like, "Hey,
Go home, Roger.
yeah." But now I feel like there is a little bit less community now. I don't think kids go outside as much, and I don't have my own kids. Maybe you guys can speak more on that, but I think it's just different now. But that's my neighborhood memory.
Neighborhood is everything.